All right. All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you're tuning in from the world. My name is Robert Blakely. I'm affectionately known as the Blakester, just simply because I'm a make shit happen kind of person. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of give you guys a couple of ideas, put some things into your head here, particularly to hopefully help you, number one, minimize the amount of time that you're spending online to grow your business. I also want to kind of give you an introduction to maybe having a little bit more time freedom. Those two things kind of go hand in hand. So I ran across this tool suite, if you will, roughly 2 years ago, and a little bit over a year ago, we integrated artificial intelligence into it, and it's just been nonstop fun ever since. So as we keep progressing and progressing and getting better and better with the artificial intelligence and this technology growing and getting better, our company and our tool suite is getting better as well. So first things first, I want to let you know that there is no hard sale here at all. All you're going to find is just friendly information. We want to give you the information because you have an interest in it. And if it's something that you like, all we do is we ask that you get in touch with the person that invited you here. If it's not for you, that's okay too. You're not going to hurt our feelings. Me personally, I've had them surgically removed many years ago, so you won't hurt my feelings, okay? But I do want to kind of dive into this really quick. Like I said, in the interest of time, I'm going to show you my back office because there's really, we have nothing to hide. And I want you guys to see the power that we have at our disposal. Rita, if you would, on the co-host there for me. Got Carmen trying to get in. Oh, too slow. Haha, got you. All right, so let me move this out of the way. What you're seeing right now, if you can see my back office, you should be able to see it. I'm going to break this down and kind of explain this to you. And I want you to think about it like this. We have kind of like this beginner type entry level. We have an intermediate entry level. Well, not technically entry level, but intermediate. And then we have like a more experienced level, right? For those of you that know how to deal with leads and know how to, maybe cold prospect, things of that nature. So I'm going to break each one of those down. I do ask that you stay till the very end because I will have an offer for you. If it's something that you like, we're going to give you an offer where you can start for free, or you're going to be able to get 50% off. Okay. So do ask that you stick around to the very end. You will find this very enlightening. So that being said, this is the back office of what we call Nowsite. It's completely integrated with artificial intelligence. For those of you guys that don't know, artificial intelligence is coming from a company called OpenAI, which created what's known as ChatGPT. So we have ChatGPT, a dedicated line into our system, which is really cool for us because when you decide to join to get these business tools to build your business and stuff, there's one thing and where we start at the very beginning is actually being able to train this artificial intelligence. So if you decide to come on board and take it for a spin drive or a test drive, take it for a spin, you're going to be able to come in and literally train the artificial intelligence. Number one, so that it gives more responses that are more clear and precise, speaking like to you, more of your voice, if you will. So you put in some information, first name, last name, nickname if you have one. As I mentioned, my name is the Blakester. Put in your job title, what drew you to that role, and then any information that you'd like to share about your family. Right down here, you'll share some facts about, or even stories about maybe your background, your culture or heritage. In here, I've got a little bit of my background, my family history, so that it again knows more about me. Down here, any upcoming events, and all of this information too, so you can update it, you can add to it, take away from it at any particular point in time. Towards the bottom here, you can add your goals and dreams if you have any there. And then it will take you through and it's going to ask you to put in some other information under the Think Like Me. You'll put in your interest there. You'll put in popular figures. You'll put in whatever favorite books, movies, music, or sports. And then there's a section that you can show it how to write like you. So you'll put in a small little blurb and it will give you an evaluation, what that kind of looks like on this graph. And if maybe you want to dial up the length a little bit more, or maybe you want to increase the formal writing style, Maybe you want to dial back on the humor. Whatever you want to do and however you want to present yourself when you're creating these posts is completely up to you, right? You also put in some special instructions there, enter writing instructions here, and then you have style descriptors here that help you be maybe more personable, more professional. Totally up to you what you put with those. Now, the really neat part about this is if you've never done this before, maybe you're confused about your brand and what you're doing out there in the marketing space, it will literally even kick out a brand for you, right? So it's going to give you a brand slogan, which is kind of neat. I like mine. It's Unleash Your Inner Blakester, Master Sales Psychology, Embrace Network Marketing. It's going to give you a story, which is really cool. And then above all, that I think is really neat is this personality analysis, especially somebody like myself that's into sales psychology of things, right? So it gives you this complete breakdown. And once you have all that triggered, then you pop in here into your back office. So as I was mentioning before, there's three sections to this, if you will. The first section is this top section that you see up here, right? And then the middle section, all this top section, and then the middle section is our marketing, which you'll see here. And then the top section is the unlimited section. So I'm going to break down each one of those real quickly for you, show you what this can do for you. Before I do that, though, I do want to real quickly reach into the audience and ask, is there any guest here that would like to help me out with this? Somebody that's never been here before, you're a guest and you're doing a business online. Anyone? I need somebody. One person. Don't be shy. Don't be scared.
I'm a guest.
All right. Who was that? Where did
Edna?
Edna, let me find you here for just a moment. I know I saw you and then you disappeared there on me.
I changed
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Edna, awesome. So, hello, Edna.
Hi,
First
how are
off,
you?
great, fantastic. I appreciate you being here. So, first off, you don't know me, do you?
No, I was invited by one of my colleagues
Okay,
here.
awesome. I just want to make sure that everybody's clear that nothing's been rehearsed or, we haven't planned any of this, right? So,
Okay.
could you tell me a little bit about your business? What business do you run?
I do Legal Shield. I'm an independent associate with Legal Shield.
Awesome, awesome. Legal Shield, an amazing company, been around for a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I'm Edna and I just started a Legal Shield business, okay? So
Okay.
the great part about this, right, is one thing that we can do is we can run as many businesses as we want. We can have as many websites as we want, provided that we have the right uh, account for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you how this works because everything really starts off in the business profile section of everything, Edna. So as you can see here, these are just some of the demonstrations that I've done and or businesses or products that I've put together. For
Okay.
this purposes, what we're going to do is we're gonna have a new business, right? And we're going to say this is Edna's Legal Shield, just for funsies, Legal Shield. And then we sell Legal Shield. What I want to do is show you that it doesn't even take that much information to put in here. And then what happens is the artificial intelligence kind of takes over from there. And just like that, boom. Now we have Edna's Legal Shield here, says that we sell Legal Shield, and look here, tells us the product description. Edna's Legal Shield offers comprehensive legal protective services designed to provide individuals, families, and small business owners with access to quality legal assistance at an affordable price. By subscribing to our Legal Shield plans, clients receive unlimited consultations with experienced attorneys, documents reviews, trial defense, and 24/7 emergency legal assistance, ensuring they are well prepared to handle any legal situation. You see all this? And do you think you could have written that any better?
No, I don't even know how it found all that information. Is it like
Pretty,
pre-populated in there?
pretty neat, right?
Yes.
So it even gives you some keywords, right? So we got affordable legal assistance, family law attorney, small business. The other cool thing I want to show you guys to mention, it even gave you guys some brand colors. So we have these two brand colors, gave us some brand fonts. This is for our header, this is for our body text. And from this screen, we can decide, maybe I don't want Montserrat, but I like monotone, right? And maybe I don't like this blue, but I want to make it maybe a different blue here. And once I'm happy with this stuff, all I have to do is save it. This is my
Okay.
brand identity. Now it's done within seconds, right? Now, let's say I want to go and build a website because I just started this business. It's important that I get the word out, right? So I'm going to go build a website. We're going to say Edna's Legal Shield. For all intents and purposes, I'm not going to use your name in this in case you do decide to join. I don't want to take your domain there. We're going to say test. We're just going to call it Legal Shield. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to build a website and we're going to make the tone friendly. We're going to make it professional and humorous. And take a drink if you can, if you got time to take a drink. Meanwhile, the AI is going to do all the work in the background. Boom, just like that, you're done. We now have a website done. Here's Edna's Legal Shield. It's got some pictures up there, got some cool stuff here. There's room for testimonials. Here's your contact us so people can get your, you can get their name and email. Here's your services. And all of this is completely editable. What I want to show you real quickly, Edna, is that once I go and I hit save on this, I do want to show you all that this is a live website, just like that. So if you go to testlegalshield.now.site, you will see this live and in person. Okay. So it doesn't take very long to get a website up and running. That's one of the things or hurdles when you're dealing with network marketing is
Mm-hmm.
A, number one, creating your brand, B, creating your own website, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once we have that done, we're pretty much done with the website portion of it. We could do all kinds of other fun stuff. So let's say I want to now that we've got the website, we want to go and we're going to go back here to the business product. We're going to go into Edna's and let's go ahead and build out an email for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the campaign objective is going to be just to welcome and let's see to greet. Let's see, we're going to greet and welcome to our legal shield email information. Okay.
Blake's Blakester changed that. You've got great, I think. Or is that my vision?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Greet. You are correct. Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. Let's make this campaign name meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
So email, I put my email in there. Now we just created, well, we didn't have a list, so we don't have a list. So I'm just going to connect this to a test list here. Build my email, click a button, and again, super, super fast. The artificial intelligence keeps everything in mind, and just like that, boom, we've got an email now. So this email we can schedule, right? We can send it out immediately. We can schedule
Mm-hmm.
it minutes from now, hours from now, days from now, months from now, however you like to do it. The emails themselves are completely editable. You want to change the image, you can do that. You have an AI image search to be able to do that. You can collect images uh, off of your own computer, whatever you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, the cool thing about this is, as I mentioned before, is you can change all of this fun stuff, right? If I want to put a button in here, I can put a button just by dragging and dropping. If I want to put a headline, same thing, dragging and dropping. And it's the same way with the actual website provider, with the websites themselves. They're all drag and drop, super simple. Now, what really drew my attention to this company, quite honest with you guys, right, is that I was at this point in time where I had so many things that was going on. I kind of felt like I was at that point where I needed to go get some online help. What do you call them? Virtual assistants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, one of the things that really tipped me over the scale is the fact that we have what we like to call the marketing gurus. So, if for some reason you don't have the time to play with the AI like I just showed you, you don't have a few seconds to build it, we will even build that for you. So, you want a website built, we'll build the website for you. You want an email done, we'll do that for you. You need a blog done, we'll also do that for you. So when you join, the other thing that I loved about this is the community itself, right? When you join this, there is so much behind the scenes when it comes to support on this. So if you can't figure it out, we've got tons of support for you guys. Monday through Friday, we hold a daily meeting to kind of teach you guys the social media aspect of it. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we go deeper into everything. And then, of course, if you decide to join, you'll have me at that you can ask questions for as well. So those are some of the top things to point out at the very beginning. I want to go back to the home screen here and show you how this tool can help you on social media, most of all, Because if you're running a business, odds are you're trying to promote it on Facebook. But here's the problem with this, okay? Many people don't know and understand, and many of us are taught the wrong way, right? So we're taught backwards, we're taught to get into this business, and many of us don't know how to even run a business. That being said, a lot of us will go out there, we'll get excited because we're in that business. What do you think we do? We post up on our Facebook, hey, I got a new business. Here's my link. Come check it out. That doesn't work, guys. It doesn't help. You'll drown out your audience. So you have to be smart and savvy about how you market, especially when it comes to marketing online and social media. So the biggest thing that you want to do is build some kind of know, like, and trust, build a rapport based off of what you're posting on a daily basis. The way we like to put it and consider it is saying the 80-20 rule. So 80% value and 20% sales. So that being said, if I, for some reason, I wake up in the morning and I don't know what to post on social media, here's a few options that we have. This is the first one that most of us love, is this cool little surprise me button. So at the very beginning, remember I showed you that I trained my AI. So all I have to do is, if I'm uninspired, don't know what to say, is click this little button and boom, just like that, it's going to give me a post that I can post onto social media. It's going to give me my picture. So here it says, hey, superstars, you are limitless. Breaking boundaries and achieving greatness is all about believing in yourself. So how are you surpassing your limits today? Share your stories. Let's inspire each other to reach new heights. So this is something that sounds a lot like me, right? If I want to change it, I can change it right in here. If I want to make it longer, I can make it longer. I can make it shorter. I can change the tone. I can even change the language, my friends. Okay. So you're going to be able to help and talk to people in different languages by utilizing this tool as well. Now, for those of you that might be on a little bit more of a serious note with the things that you're doing, Legal Shield as an example, or anything that you had to be very compliant, we also have this compliance check here, which is pretty neat. Anytime that you post something, you want to definitely check that compliance. As you see here, it'll tell me it's very low risk. If it's a high risk of compliance, maybe it says too much that I shouldn't be saying, it will give me a suggested post. I can click on this and it will change that post for me. Now, here's the really cool part, because if I want to do my social media in the morning like I normally do, I can get it all done like that within a fraction of a time. And then I can go on to bigger and better things, more business producing, income producing activities, more conversations, right? So let's say this is the post that I like and I want to get it onto Facebook. All I'm going to do is click this get started button. My image downloads to my download folder. This pop-up comes up and it gives us all the instructions. These are the instructions that no one likes to read. But anyway, it just tells you how to post on Facebook. I'm sure all of us know how to do that. Once I click that button, boom, it's going to immediately take me over to Facebook. So all I got to do is post here, add the picture, go to my downloads. There's the picture, copy, put it in there, paste my message. Now, because I am a little freaky about Facebook and spacing, and I don't want people to like have this bunched up text that will disinterest them, I gotta just spread it out a little bit. Put some dots in there for spacing. And then if I wanted to, I could put some hashtags just like that. Just like that. Boom. Okay. We're done there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close that out. I'm going to go here. And I want you to notice when I click this button up here for Instagram, boom, automatically it changes. So it's almost the same thing. It's going to be slightly different because of the platform. Same thing, click get started. It gives me the picture, gives me all these instructions that nobody reads. I click post, boom, it's going to take me over to Instagram. Like there's a lot of booming around here, right? I click on create. Hey, who's that cool dude? I click on create, click on post, click on select from computer. There's my image for Instagram. I want to go back here, just make sure that it's the original image. Click next, paste, and I'm done, right? Click share. And just like that, we're done. Okay, so we get rid of that. Now, if I want to go to LinkedIn, I just click over here to LinkedIn. Again, it changes slightly. Click the get started button, image downloads, my instructions, no one reads. Click post, boom, automatically over to LinkedIn. Now I could do the same thing. Post my media. There's LinkedIn. Hit next. Click this. Paste. Post. And voila, done. The only thing I'm waiting on is the internet to keep up to me. Here's X again, same thing. This one here is obviously going to be limited because you don't have that many characters. So I'm just going to click make shorter just for SNGs. Excuse me, copy that. Same thing happens. I click post. It's going to take me over to Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter. Drop in my information. It's red. It's too many characters. Get rid of this stuff here. Add my little picture. Twitter. And post. And boom. So just like that, in the matter of minutes, I was able to post to all 4 of the major social networks. I can use this tool on any social network, guys. Okay, so whether it's Alignable or, you know, any one of those other ones, I can use this however you want to. It's a copy and paste system, so you'll be able to do and use it however, whatever that you would like to, okay? Now, I do want to go back to here because I only showed you just the surprise me button, which is kind of neat. But you have multiple options that we love. Number 1 here is caption plus a suggested image. So that if I'm looking for a caption and to give me a suggested image, I just hit that button there. If I want a selfie AI, which is pretty neat, Rita's going to remind me to tell you guys about the app that we have that goes and coincides with this. So if I'm out there, I can take a selfie. I can use my app on my phone, or I can have the app on my phone here. Selfie AI, I just upload my picture. And let's say it's this one here. I click open. I don't even have to give it an explanation here. I could put, you know, I want to entertain or something like that and just hit generate. And based off of that picture, it's going to generate some type of post. Because we have what's called vision. So vision is part of ChatGPT, which is part of the whole string of things. Just simply meaning that the artificial intelligence now has the ability to see things, right? So as you see here, I could post this in here and look, get ready to dive into the future with AI for business. Join me, the Blakester, and it does everything for me, guys. So it literally will help simplify your world, make things so fast, give you back more of your time so you can do more of the things that you need to be doing. Same thing here, short text only post is just as it says. It's just going to give me a short text only about whatever the topic is. If I want a long post plus suggested image, I'd click this one here. This one here is a fan favorite as well. It's called Memo, which is make it my own. How many times, guys, have you gone through, you're in social network and you're like, oh man, I love that post, but you don't want to just steal it. You know, it's not a meme, that is, right? So we can literally take a screenshot of that post, pop it in here, and it's going to regenerate it for you. Having the likeness of the post that you loved, only making it more yours, right? So it kind of puts a spin on it. And then caption my image. This is really good if you have an image and you need a caption for it. And then this is caption my video. If you have a video and you need the caption for that, you can utilize this as well. Okay. So that's just step 1. So step 2 is being able to comment on people's posts. So let's just say I'm going through and I'm carousing on Facebook here. Right. And I go to home button here and I just start looking. And let's say I find somebody here. Here's my buddy John. Took my wife to a yard sale today. She found out a lot of great deals today. Now, a lot of people that are scrolling on Facebook, what are they going to do? They're going to be like, oh, I like it. They just give a thumb. But would you do that in person? Right? If I told you, hey, my wife did a yard sale today, would you just put your thumb up? Probably not, right? You'd probably say something nice. Oh, cool. What are they selling? Whatever. So all I do is I copy the comment, right? Copy their post. I paste it into here. Again, I don't even have to say anything but click the generate button and automatically it's going to generate a response for me that's more responsive than just a thumbs up, right? So it says here, haha, sounds like a successful day of treasure hunting. Can't wait to see what all she found. Copy the clipboard, go over here to Facebook, love the post, and paste. Paste right here. And just like that, guys, I can go through and I can do this copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, all these different things so that I'm generating more of a response within Facebook, triggering those algorithms so that more of my people actually see my content and what I'm posting, right? So pretty cool stuff. And this is really neat too, especially for those of you that maybe you're not very versed in communication. Maybe you're afraid to reach out to your cold market, right? We have tools that will help you with that. Let's say it's a cold outreach. You can put in here, what is your objective? Maybe it's just to connect. You don't have to talk about business, but if you have one, you can put it in there. Let's say we do Edla's Legal Shield, right? Connect and hit generate. And it's going to give me some responses, right? Same thing that I was showing you up here. The responses can be different based off of the platform that you're on. So you can use it in any platform. Just copy, paste the information here, hit generate, and it's going to give you your desired result. If you don't like the desired result, you can easily change that before you go posting it. So you have 100% control over everything. Nothing auto post without your permission or anything crazy like that. Okay. Step 3, which I kind of briefly showed you, which is starting a conversation. Doesn't matter, if it's commenting on social posts, starting a conversation, cold outreach, we've got you covered. Okay, same thing here with the Vision AI. So you can upload stuff, it'll see it, and it'll help you respond. So it makes you a more effective communicator. Now, some of you guys, if you've been in network marketing for some time, you may have heard of this gentleman by the name of Eric Worre. Hi, Eric Worre, potato. So this guy, if you've never heard of him, he's, I don't know, we call him like the Sultan of network marketing, right? He owns an event once a year called GoPro. It's like the Super Bowl of the network market arena. So you literally have Eric and his 30 years of experience right here in your back pocket. You can ask him a question. Here's an example. I just started my new legal shield business. What should I do first? Literally be able to tap in to experts. And what I'm going to show you here in a little bit, you like this. Here shortly, if you're on my team, you decide to
Start by
join.
creating a list of everyone you know. Focus on building relationships with them without the immediate intention to sell. Remember, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. Get to know your product well and believe in its value. Then share your belief in the benefits of Legal Shield with your connections.
Boom, right there. Any question you want to ask him, day or night, 24/7 a day. He never gets tired. He never gets frustrated. He doesn't even mind repeating himself a bunch of times. Here soon, I'm going to have my own cool little AI like this that I will be able to give to my team so that they can utilize my expertise and my 38 plus years of sales anytime that they want. So this is a cool little feature that we have here as well. Any related questions to Nowsite, how to do stuff? Not only do we have videos for all that, but we also have what we call Justin AI. So this gentleman here is the owner of Nowsite. He is the genius that brought everything, all of this stuff that I'm showing you to market. And you can ask him anything. Like, how do I build a website? How do I do this? How do I do that? All the information is already contained and stored within. So that being said, we do have a contact section as well, which is a built-in CRM. If you do not have a CRM, I highly recommend that you get one, because how are you going to keep track of your leads? How are you going to keep track of when you have to contact somebody, right? So I can go in here and I can easily add contacts, or I can, put in their information here, upload a picture. It's very expandable. So as I learn more about the person, I can put their information in here. If I want to add them to a list because they're already in my CRM and they say, hey, send me some information on whatever campaign it is, all I got to do is come in here, click a button, boom, that email will shoot out automatically. I don't have to do anything because it's already set up. So that being said, I can also come in here, and if I have a list, I can import my contacts using .csv file. Or I can also use email. So I can import all of my email contacts, shoot out a list, see what bounces, clear out my list, make it a good list, and then start being able to shoot emails out to them. Okay. even better when it comes to all of this. You know what? I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait. Don't want to show you that just yet. So you have the contact section, CRM. Okay. I already showed you the profile and settings, showed you how to train your AI, showed you the business stuff. I did tease you a little bit because I did show you the website section. So if you're on the middle plan, you have unlimited websites. Doesn't matter. Here you
Bad
can see,
girl.
I've got a couple of pages here, but you can have unlimited websites. Okay. When it comes to email marketing, unlimited email campaigns. Now we do have a limit, which does run through your Gmail, but the limit is set up there for your protection and ours. It allows you to send up 500 emails daily or 30,000 per month. Okay. So you can set up your campaigns, send out at least 500 emails per day. Really, really nice. And everything that I love is because it's all underneath one roof. So you don't have to go here to get this, to get this, to get this. All the things that used to take network marketers like myself weeks to do, when it comes to building a funnel and stuff, now I can get it done in a matter of hours, if not 1 or 2 days, just depending on what I need to do. Now, the bigger portion is what we call the unlimited portion. With this, you'll be able to tap into our prospect database of 2.2 billion potential prospects. Yes, 2.2 billion potential prospects. All of this information so that you know when I show you it is completely public knowledge, it's public information. So we're not like sneakily hiding or grabbing people's information. But I do want to show you this, and I want to show you create a team, wrap it up with the app real quick, and then we should be done, and I'll take any of your questions. So on the unlimited plan, if I have a business, doesn't matter what business it is, all I need to do is I can sit here and tap into it just with a click of a button like I just showed you. Now, all of the information that I'm looking for was already prepared and put in there. I'm looking for people locally that have been in network marketing, and boom, just like that, with the click of a button, here's Jennifer Baird. Now, what I can do is I can open up this contact and I can look a little bit more into that. Look, she's got a picture here. Here's her Facebook. Here's her LinkedIn. Age range 50 to 64, female. Here's her interest, gravel shopping, Aquarius. She's an aquariums, if I could read. And then here's the skills. This is the cool part, right? I mean, it's all cool, but this is another cool part. So here's her skills: coaching, leadership, home-based business, social network, small business, wellness. Sounds to me like she's in the health and wellness, but she's marketing, right? So I can go in here, I can click on Facebook, and I can find out more about the prospect. She's not even there. Boo. Before I even get started, right? So that didn't work. So we're going to go LinkedIn, check there. Nope. I wonder if she got off of social media. How weird. Lead source, August Rush. Okay, so the only thing we have here really is her, not even a phone number. Birthday. Okay, so that's not a good lead. We're just going to trash that one. And because that happened, we're going to go back. And I'm going to, let me show you how to get a prospect this way. Okay, so here's the prospect screen that I was briefly mentioning. So I live in Sinton, Texas. I'm targeting locally, which is Corpus Christi, right down the street. I put Corpus Christi, put down Texas. These are the interests and skills of people I'm looking for in affiliate marketing, network marketing, and I'm also looking for retired military. Gender, looking for both male and female. I've got my age groups in here, 35 to 49 and 50 to 64. My preferred contact method is all. So if they have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all that stuff, I want as much information as I can. If you're looking to just connect through email or Facebook, you can select that. Totally up to you. And then you'll have a contact list here that you'll connect so that whenever you pull up those prospects, immediately that email goes out. So we're going to pull another prospect. Excuse me, since the first one didn't turn out right. And I can sit here and I can pull prospects all day long, guys. What I want to show you is just by me clicking that button, email went out. Here's Michael. Here's his Facebook. Let's go see if he's on Facebook. There he is. Visit Cheyenne. Doesn't look very active. Excuse me, check LinkedIn. Okay. Not super active there. So let's go ahead and we're going to try to reach out on Facebook, just for S&Gs. Let's do cold outreach. Objective is to connect. Connecting with local networkers. Generate. And okay, looking forward to connecting with local professionals. Let's work together and achieve more. I copy this to the clipboard. One more step. Those messages that pop up that nobody likes to read. I click on Messenger. And it takes me to Messenger so that I can log in. For some reason, I wasn't logged in. Yes. Verified. Verified and bona fide. Yes, this was me. Yes, save browser. And what it's doing and what it did is it should have done, shall we say. Let's try that again. Nope. Copy to clipboard. Messenger. And boom. So it took me right to his messenger. Okay. So hey, there's another person come in. Now I can go right here. I could copy it, paste it, boom, just like that. And then what I typically like to do is I like to go to their Facebook page and send them a friend request. Okay. Oh, why is that not working? What the heck? Now my Facebook wants to act up. One moment, please. There he is. Okay. So I sent an add friend. So just like that, and I can't send a friend request because Facebook is stupid. I shot out an email, sent him a message, and tried to connect with him on Facebook. Now, I want to show you this cool part. Whenever you pull these prospects, if there's enough information, here's all the psychology behind it. Here's his behaviors. Michael may naturally be bouncing between topics in a conversation. He may try to reduce or avoid structure and bureaucracy. When you're emailing him, use emoticons, make it funny, include visual aids. It tells you exactly what you need to be concentrating on, focusing on when you're connecting with this person. And I've never in my life seen this stuff. This is all the psychology stuff that I love. So let's say you haven't been in network marketing, you don't know how to sell, you haven't got 38 years of experience. Well, we're going to give you some tactics, okay? You want to get Michael to book a meeting? Here are a few things that you can do. Try these things. This is why you want to try these things. These are his pain points. Try these things. This is why, right? Given the pitch, presentations. And are you blown away yet? Did I knock your socks off? Just checking. Edna?
Yeah, this is great. I never seen. Sorry, I'm here. It's just my son was crying.
No
so
worries, no
I'm trying to
worries.
be
You can
mindful.
go ahead and mute yourself. Just
No,
wanted to
this
check and make sure I'm blowing your mind here.
no, I'm a psychologist as well, so I love the reading of people. So it's interesting that it does that. It's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm hoping I'm not in there somewhere.
It's
But
scary and fun.
yeah, so this is all
awesome.
public data.
Yeah, it's all public data. All of it's
That's
public.
interesting.
Yeah. So then in here too, right? If you got notes, we talked to Michael. You can put in your notes. Again, two lists. You can add them to another list just with a click of a button. Here are the details of every contact that you've had, and then of course the history and stuff here. So it's a very robust, as you can see. And then last but not least, I want to just show you creating a team. So for those of you that might be in here that are a leader like myself, you're building business, you've got teams. Typically, if you're a leader, what I find is that you might be the one creating the content. Maybe it's a website, maybe it's a funnel, maybe it's a graphic, maybe it's a script. You may have your own information. So you can have unlimited teams here with having the unlimited teams section, which I absolutely love. And you can go in here and you can create your team content for your people. You can have websites that they can literally click a button, it'll download into their profile, and they can go in there and make their necessary changes and have it up and running like in a flash of a second. You also be able to do courses. So when it comes to courses, you'll be able to put in whatever courses that you have in there. Again, making it very easy for people to come into your funnel, into your atmosphere and stuff, and be able to guide them step by step, however you want to do that. You have an invite link here for any one of the teams that you create, and they don't need to be Nowsite members in order to join these teams. Beautiful part about this is that by sharing it with them, they will get exposed to the information, and if they do decide to join Nowsite at some particular point in time, then obviously they would go underneath you, which would help you get your stuff for free, right? So everybody likes free. Right, and as you can see, just real quickly, I want to point out there's a daily checklist in here. So if I go through, and I didn't even show you guys this one last thing that just popped into my head. If I go into my contacts and I want to keep up with Michael, I can go in here and I can create what's called the rotations of remembrance. Let's say I want to reach out to him, I don't know, once a week. I select the start date, select once a week, click save, and now in a week, it's going to pop up in my daily checklist and it's going to say, hey, reach out to Michael. So I can come in here on the daily and I'll know exactly what I need to do every single day. It tells me we're up prospects right here. It shows me that these prospects were added, right? There's also some other cool stuff in here that if I send out messages, I have what's called hot links. So if they click on that link, I'll know. It'll say, hey, so-and-so clicked on the link. And that's it. Like that's all of it in a nutshell. What time is it? Woo, pretty good, 48. So what I want to do real quickly before I forget, so I want to show you one last component, if I can. Where is it? For some reason.
Is that the app I'm supposed to remind you of?
Yes, it is. I remembered, and for some reason, it's not showing connected to my phone so that I can share the screen. So I'm gonna have to kind of show you guys just through here briefly. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the call, we do have an application that goes hand in hand with this, which is really awesome to have. So everything that you're doing, right, you create your websites and all that fun stuff, you can market on the go. The only real thing that you can't do on this is build a website, but I wouldn't want to build a website on a small little phone anyway. But beyond that, let's say the courses underneath your team section, your team can now take all of your courses, all your information, everything that you want to teach them, take them right with them everywhere they go because it's right there on the phone. You want to talk to Eric AI, you can talk to Eric AI right there on your phone. You want to pull prospects, you can pull prospects right there on your phone. You want to refer other people, you can refer other people. Everything is all contained within this app. So we have the desktop and then you have the application so that they coincide and work together. So that is it in one nutshell. I know that I was talking really fast, but again, in light of, your guys' time, I wanted to make sure that we got through this really quickly. And at this particular point in time, I'll go ahead and stop the recording and I'll open it up for any questions and answers that anybody might have. Thank you for being here. And if you're watching on the recording, make sure you get back to the person that invited you. They cared enough to think about you to send this information to you. Bye for now.